In Exodus 32, I'll take 1 to 18, the golden calf. When the people saw that Moses was so long in coming down from the mountain, that they gathered around Aaron and said, "Come, make us gods, who will go before us. As for this fellow Moses, who brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we do not know what has happened to him." Aaron answered them, "Take off the gold earrings that your wives, your sons, and your daughters are wearing, and bring them to me." So all the people took off their earrings and brought them to Aaron. He took what they hadn't handed him and made into an idol cast in the shape of a calf, fashioning it with a tool. Then he said to these are your gods, O Israel, who brought you out of the land of Egypt. When Aaron saw this, he built an altar in front of the calf and announced, "Tomorrow there will be a festival to the Lord." So the next day, the people rose early and sacrificed burnt offerings and presented fellowship offerings. Afterward, they sat down to eat and drink and got up to indulge in revelry. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go down, because your people whom you brought out of Egypt have become," we call them his people, not his, because they're corrupt. They're corrupt. "They have been quick to turn away from what I commanded them, and have made themselves an idol cast in the shape of a calf. They have bowed down to it and sacrificed to it, and have said, 'These are your gods, O Israel, who brought you out of the land of Egypt.' I have seen these people," the Lord said to Moses, "and they are a stiff-necked people. Now leave me alone, so that my anger may burn against them, and that I may destroy them. Then I will make you into a great nation." But Moses sought the favor of the Lord God and said, "O Lord," he said, "why should your anger burn against your people, whom you brought out of the land of Egypt with great power and a mighty hand? Why should the Egyptians say, 'It is with evil intent that he,' God, brought them out to kill them in the mountains and to wipe them off the face of the earth? Turn from your fierce anger, relent, and do not bring disaster on your people. Remember your servant Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to whom you swore, and to yourself, I will make a great nation, to make your descendants as numerous of the stars and in the sky. And I will give your descendants all this land I promised them, and it will be their inheritance forever." Then the Lord relented and did not bring, but he had Moses of the line of Abraham anyhow, on this people the disaster he had threatened. Moses turned and went down to the mountain with 2 tablets of the testimony written by God's hands in his hands. They were inscribed on both sides, from front and back. The tablets were the work of God himself. The writing was the writing of God, engraved with his own finger, like on the tablets, with his power magically. When Joshua heard the noise of the people shouting, he said to Moses, "There is a sword of war in the camp." Moses replied, "It is not the sound of victory, it is the sound of defeat. It is the sound of singing that I hear." Meaning, because they were sinning and turning away from God. I'll take verses 19 to 35 of chapter 32 later. Okay, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.